Hello, B&E. This is Chanelle Washington, registered nurse, best-selling author, digital marketing expert with Radiant Living Biz. And I help nurses double their income and double their time off. So listen, today's money tip challenge, this is what this is all about. This is something new that I'm doing for the month of March. It's all about money making strategies. And we had a great live stream this morning talking about passive income and the importance of why you must have more than one source of income. And I'm excited to share just this tip. It's a tip/challenge, and I feel like some of you are going to be motivated and inspired enough to get in on this with me. So here we go. We're going to get started. So first, let me tell you, if you're new to me, let me just tell you a little bit about my story, why I even care about money so much, why I even care about helping you, double your income and really create a radiant life in business that is centered in financial freedom. So a little bit about me. I'm a Philly girl. I'm born and raised in Philadelphia. And I was the first in my family to, graduate from college in my immediate family. I'm a Temple grad. And I went to nursing school, straight out of high school. Did really well in my program. But I encountered a lot of challenges in my personal life. Early on, I was married young, and I was in an emotionally abusive relationship that actually caused me to find myself in a situation. I'm sorry, I'm getting all kind of pop down emails, but found myself in a situation where I was actually facing 17 years, a 17-year prison sentence. It's still a little difficult for me to form my words to say, even though I'm a best-selling author with Fearless Visionaries. I've torn the veil. I've told my story along with 18 other women. Hello, Sarita, but it's still a little challenging to say that, but God is good. So through that, it caused me to find myself in a position, hi Sarita, where I was experiencing challenges in my career, setbacks. Even though I was a registered nurse at a very young age, I had a BSN, great, foundation of experience at, Children's Hospital of Philadelphia, cardiac ICU. I found myself in legal trouble, due to, marital issues. And as a young woman, early on, I had to just make a decision about what my life was going to be like. What was I going to do despite, the challenges that I found myself in. So I had to really get my mindset right early on. I talk about it more in the book, Fearless Visionaries, Tear the Veil. We'll talk more about that. But today, I'm just really giving you the why in the background, behind my passion and why I'm so focused on entrepreneurship and helping more of you take control of your lives. So, my first business was a beauty brand called Indigo Fair Beauty. I started that with just a $500 startup and grew it into multiple six figures. And now, I'm in a position where I'm generating passive income in my business. I've grown Radiant Living Biz from $688 months to over $18K months in my business. Made a significant impact on the clients that I teach my six-figure sales system to. And, money is a part of it. A lot of people don't want to talk about it, but many people are not happy because they are not financially free, right? They're not happy because they feel like they're stuck in a circumstance, a 9-to-5 job, and they don't know how to realize their dreams. They don't know how to become independent. So this is why I'm here today, and I want to bring up. I want to present to you a challenge. It's something that I've done, and I'm feeling like, man, this is just a good thing. I set my mind to do it last year, and I haven't been. While I'm talking to you guys are steadily blowing up. The 25 business ideas for nurses. It's like dropping down. I mentioned it in another video. I'm gonna drop the link again, okay? I'll just go ahead and drop the link again so it's there. But yeah, so anywho, what was I saying? Yeah, so let me get to the point. Let me get to this money tip. Let me tell you what I've done recently and what I want to invite you to join me in, okay? So I don't know how many people still, if you drive a car, right, do you have a car note? If you have a car note and you still owe a balance on your loan, say me, okay? If you have a car note and you still owe a balance on your loan, say me in the comments. If you drive a car, you must have car insurance, right? You must insure your car to drive legally. So I know you do, right? So, okay, Sarita. So if you are driving a car, whether it's paid off or not, right? You have a note or not, you have to have insurance. So I've talked about in several of my videos before the when that I have this car you see me sitting in right now, my Nissan Sentra. This car was actually repossessed for me when my daughter was still about maybe 1 year old. I don't remember the exact time. I gotta get the date straight, but she was a little baby. And I came outside my apartment like I did with my baby in my carrier, you know, carrier in one arm, diaper bag, a purse in the other arm, going and take her to daycare and take her to work. Go to work and take her to daycare. And I look out in the parking lot and I don't see my car. And I'm like, what the heck? Like, am I hallucinating? And it hit me like, my car was repossessed. Like, I know I was a little behind, but they took my car. And I'm like, oh my God, right? It was a horrible feeling to have my baby in my arms. I had to take her to school in Uber, you know, go ahead, took her to school in Uber, came back home in Uber to just try to sort things out on what I was going to do. And from that point, you know, I made a decision. I'm like, you know what? This is never going to happen to me again. It makes no sense with all the opportunity around me that I allowed this to happen, right? I took accountability for it. I didn't get mad at the creditor. I didn't get mad at the bank. Didn't get mad at the repo man. I took accountability for my life. And I said, never again. This same vehicle, I was able to pay off in less than a year. I paid the balance off in less than a year, which was like over $10,000. Because I'm like, I got to be free, right? And if this is a barrier, if I'm having a hard time paying this bill on time, then I got to eliminate it, period. I got to eliminate it, right? So I got myself in position to do that. In my book, Cashflow Strategy for Nurse Bosses, I share some of the ways that you can increase your income. If you find yourself in positions, increase your income, change your mindset, change your circumstances, right? So this very car that I'm in, right? It should take you guys out to look at it. It might be even a little dirty, but I'm gonna just do it anyway because I'm proud of my accomplishment as a solo mom. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and, I know my battery is low, but I'm gonna wrap this up quick. So, can you see? This is my car. I'm not show my daggone license plate, but this is my car, right? Okay, you can see it. My Nissan, okay? License plate, my memorial license plate in the front. You can see the memorial license plate in the front from my daughter's dad. Okay, I hope you can see that. Yeah, my memorial plate. You can see my Uber sticker. That's another story about how, yes, with my nursing degree and my master's degree in business and my multiple businesses, that yes, I activated Uber and added that income stream. And, you know, that was part of the reason why I was able to pay my car off early, continue to invest in my business, etc. So, yeah, so that's done. So now I have no car note. That takes that stress off, okay? And then the next thing I want to tell you about now is the car insurance, okay? Thank you so much. The car insurance, okay? Car insurance, I'm like, okay, the car insurance just kept coming up. I'm like, damn, it's due again. It's due again. It's due again, right? Another bill. I'm like, okay, Chanelle, challenge yourself. You can do this. What would it feel like not to have to think about this car insurance bill? What can I do? I made a commitment. I'm like, I'm going to start paying this off 6 months in advance. I set my mind to it, right? I'm like, why not? Why can't I do it, right? Set my mind to it. And I'll be honest with you guys. At first, you know, I looked at it and I paid this car off. It's been at least a year now, maybe. And I didn't even really think about the fact that I could have dropped down the liability. But when I went in to sit down at the insurance agent, and she said, oh, you paid your car off? Oh, you want to just change your liability? I'm like, damn, I didn't even think about that. And I'm like, well, you know, the value of the car does drop down. We know that, right? So if you're still paying a note and all this interest, you know the value drops down anyway. So I'm like, you know what? Okay, God forbid, I pray nothing goes wrong with it, but I want to be in a position that if I had to replace it, I have to replace it. But go ahead, I'm going to take the liability, right? So took the liability, and I said, how much would this be for 6 months? And she said, well, you could pay it off till April, something like that. It was like, this was like in January, February, March, April. Yeah, I think it was like January. And I paid it off till, I couldn't do 6 months. It was like 4 months or something like that. But I was able, she gave me the quote, and I paid it off. And let me tell you guys, I want to challenge you to do the same thing. If you still have a note, okay, I want you to commit to take the challenge that you're going to set a time frame of when you're going to pay your car off early, okay, so you can be free of that and you can have more money to invest in yourself, your personal development, your business, right? Why am I able to do much more? Because I freed myself of that. It's a stress that I don't have to worry about, okay? And I'm still driving, I'm still rolling, I'm still doing what I need to do. Yes, I have to put gas in the car. Yes, I have to maintain the car, of course. But I don't have that note to think about. And then I eliminated the insurance. So you tell me where you are, right? This is just something I'm sharing with you to motivate you on a Monday. We talk about business. We talk about passive income. This is one of the reasons why I'm teaching a webinar, Passive Income Online Made Simple, which I'm probably going to change the name to something a little bit more enticing, like Make Money in Your Sleep. Okay, you can tell me, right? But I may change it to Make Money in Your Sleep because you guys love that and it's awesome. Even between the videos, I've been making passive income, riding around running errands today, and I made passive income. So I want to teach more of you. Okay, you've raised your hands. I told you to inbox me. I'm communicating, sending some people some information. It's March the 19th as of right now, 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Get your seat, get your early bird seat, and let's get you in position so that you will know exactly what you need to do. Instead of showing up on social media to scroll, you can show up on social media and position yourself to attract business and actually get paid. Okay, so that's what I'm going to be teaching in this webinar. It applies to any niche. I'm not offering a invite to a multi-level marketing or network marketing. It's not about that. It's about those who are willing to put in the hard work, to not quit, to follow a step-by-step system, to trust my expertise and my track record, and get yourself in a position where you can be a step closer to financial freedom, right? So I'm excited about that. Thank you for allowing me to share my story. And I love to hear from you in the comments. If you watch this on YouTube, on Facebook, if you catch it in my email, wherever you catch it, talk back to me. Let me know, did any part of my story resonate with you? Are you going to sign up and take, well, this is nothing to sign up for. Are you going to take the challenge? You could join me in my Facebook group if you want to take the challenge for, just for either your car note or your insurance. I would love to see more of you. Think about the things that you've been wasting money on, that you're frivolously wasting money on, right? Why not make a decision? Set a target. When you hit that target, just like you did for nursing school, just like you did to earn your degree, right, and pass your boards, you hit that target and you didn't stop until you hit the target. So I would like to see more of you do this and put yourself in a position to be able to free yourself up, right? Get more of your time back. That's what it's all about. Double your income, double your time off at a minimum, right? I've done that for many clients. I would love to help you. I've dropped some links here. The first thing you need to do is make sure that you stay in communication with me, and you have my most viewed video training called 25 Independent Business Ideas for Nurse Bosses. Go ahead and grab that one. And the second one are my ebook and my digital course for startups. So Cashflow strategy for nurse bosses, if you aren't earning a minimum of $500 per day. If you want to know the 3 best passive income streams, 3 best ways to earn passive income, if you want to learn how to grow, travel, and really increase your network. I talk about all of that in this cash flow strategy for nurse bosses. It's a must-have. You got to grab the ebook. It's an instant download, nothing to wait for. It's $20. It's a no-brainer. And the second thing is, for those of you who are still spinning those wheels, you do not have a viable business right now. You have an idea, but you're not getting paid for it. You have missing pieces. You have about 3 business ideas, you know, that you don't know what you should start first. Take my 30-day action plan. Go ahead and get this video training series. It's super valuable. The investment on that one is about to go up because it makes, you know, it's super, super valuable. I've kept it at the price it is right now for a minute, but it's worth so much more than that, and I'm going to increase the price soon. So don't miss out on the Radiance Startup Series 5.0. Get those videos, get that workbook, get that action plan for 30 days, and get access to ask me a couple of questions if you get stuck, right? So that's all, everybody. I want to know your thoughts. If you're going to say, you know what, I'm going to do this in 6 months, in 12 months, or maybe my car is paid off and I want to go ahead and pay my insurance. Thanks, Chanelle, for the inspiration. You know, what are you working on? I just want to hear it. And I know everybody's in different places, but we need to encourage each other. We need to always be moving forward to something next in our personal finances, because your personal finances definitely impacts, you know, what your habits, your habits, your money habits, and what you're able to do in business. Okay, so I appreciate you. Thank you for hanging in there with me. Please go ahead, type replay in the comments so I can know you were here, and click the links so that you can take it to the next level, invest in yourself, utilize these resources, free and paid, that I have for you. And I look forward to talking to you in the next live stream. More Radiance.